Good morning, friends, and welcome to episode 2 of Mindset Monday. I am so grateful that you are joining me. Today, we're talking about connecting you to your intentions and how that affects your powerful mindset. And the reason I wanted to do this one this week is because we're actually still in that amazing new moon energy that happened this past weekend. And this new moon is actually paired with a solar eclipse, and it's going to be the last eclipse until 2029. So we are really drawing in that ending cycle that we've been in since about June of 2020. And there's no better time to connect with your intentions than with that new moon energy. So I kind of wanted to flow through and follow with that into this week's episode. So this is a great time for reflection, and it's a great time to get clear about what your truth is and what that means to you. So a lot of times when we're reflecting and we're thinking about, where we want to be, what our goals have been. We're in December. It's the last month of 2021. So I don't know about you, but I've been doing a lot of reflecting on where I've come since January of 2021 and reflecting on whether I've met the goals that I set for myself and where I want to continue moving forward into 2022. So it's really this time of ending and shifting into this new beginning. But I just want to point out that setting intentions is not setting goals. They're not the same thing. Intentions allow us to connect us to ourselves, to our powerful mind. It's about how we want to function, how we want to be, how is our day going to go, right? And so this is why I wanted to talk to you. I've got, I think seven ways that, or 7 benefits, I should say, to connecting yourself to your mindset and intention setting. So let's dive right in. These are shifts that you can easily make throughout your day. It doesn't have to be complicated. And I wanted to explain the benefits so that you really understand how powerful this can be. So number 1, it connects us to the present moment. When we set intentions, we have to be present with ourselves. How do I want to feel in this moment? One of the best ways to set intentions is as soon as you wake up in the morning, and it can be as easy as, how do I want to feel today? Right? That can be the question you ask. And then you can set the intention. Today, I'm going to be filled with joy, happiness, and ease. I'm not going to allow struggle to consume me, right? These are intentions of how you want to feel and how you want to carry on with your day. It takes literally 15 seconds to do that in your mind in the morning. So this is an easy shift for any of you that don't do that already. It's an easy shift to really set you up for success. Joy is a choice, my friends. Being happy and feeling that deeply in your body is a choice. So when these tough moments come your way throughout the day, you have the choice to anchor yourself into the struggle or pull yourself into that place of joy and ease and say, I can get past this. I chose today to feel happy, joyful, and have things happen easily. So if you're choosing that, it's a conscious choice that you can continue to make throughout your day, even when struggle is presented in front of you. So that's a great way or a great benefit to setting intentions. It can give you a sense of purpose and motivation, right? It kind of helps you reignite that spark for whatever you're feeling. So if you felt like you've had a lack of creativity, you can set the intention that your mind is going to be open to the creative flow of the universe. Simple and easy. And let me tell you, friends, this actually works. It works. I have done this several times when I'm sitting down to try and write something to post on social media, and I feel stuck for an idea. I will set an intention before I sit down, or if I haven't done it before I sit down, then I stop and I take a minute and I ground myself and I set the intention that this process is going to be easy. I'm going to allow my logical mind to be open to the creative flow that comes in through my intuitive mind. And it's amazing what happens when you allow that to be part of your time and space. So it can really give you that kind of reignited spark and let the creative juices flow. Intention setting is limitless. When you set your own intentions, and I'm just going to circle back to this, how I want to feel today, the one that I gave, the example that I gave you first. So if I'm going to choose to feel happy, joyful, positive, whatever, however you want to word it. I'm going to allow things to happen with ease throughout my day. That has a ripple effect, my friends. Think about it, especially for us moms. We are the heart of our household. So when we are constantly choosing joy and ease and flow in our day, how do you think your energy is going to present itself to those people around you? Okay, it's very important. When you set intentions and you choose consciously and subconsciously, both with your logical and your intuitive mind, to show up as this version of yourself throughout the day, your energy presents itself to other people. So when we come into contact with that, like they're going to feel that happiness or the joy or the flow and the ease in your life. They're going to feel that very strongly, especially those of us who are empaths. So, and I don't know about you, but in my experience, a lot of us empaths generally tend to stick together. So that's number 3. Number 4 is that setting intentions can actually make you more effective. And, you know, I mean this, I remember I said intentions are not goals, but intentions can help propel you forward. If you connect yourself to your heart and you open up that mind of yours, it's amazing what things can flow in for you. And I kind of had a spoiler alert because the example I put for this was what I had just said. I intend for my mind to be open, receive clarity, inspiration, and any information that will guide me toward my goals. So you can use that intention to allow yourself, and I mean, this can be linked to your work. This is how I was writing this. Like when I'm sitting down to do my job, when I want to create a program, when I want to create an offer, when I want to create content, when I want to connect with people, I'm allowing myself to be this beautiful open channel, and I'm setting the intention that that's the way that it's going to be for my highest and best good and the highest and best good of anyone that I come into contact with, right? So you can use it to be more effective, my friends. Setting intentions will help you shift out of an overactive mind. This is probably like a real life easy way for you to snap yourself out of that cycle of chaos that our minds sometimes put us in. And the reason it does that is because it places focus on something that's going to have a positive impact in your life or your day, right? So when you're thinking about the fact that I'm going to choose ease and I'm not going to choose struggle, if that's your intention for the day, then when your mind starts to play, or when that inner critic starts to get going and talking and overpowering everything else, you can anchor back into that intention you set. No, I'm choosing ease. I'm choosing to find the ease in this process. I'm not choosing to settle into the struggle, right? So it's a really easy way for you to shift from your problems or perceived limitations into something that will bring change for your day or your task, whatever it is that you're setting your intention for, right? And I know, like, don't get me wrong, we all choose words sometimes like I'm having a shitty day, right? But you can say that, and you know, like if you're not living in it, then the words might not have any meaning. When you anchor your feelings to those words and you truly feel like every part of your day has been crap on some level, then that's going to make the difference with your mindset. But when you are intentional with your words, when you anchor your words to your emotions, that's when the change happens. So when you're setting intentions, like for example, today I will feel grateful, allowing joy and ease to rule my day. If you actually connect that to your emotional being, that is powerful, my friends. And that is what's going to shift you, okay? Setting intentions can help bring a deeper sense of awareness to your life. Awareness is the number one thing when we are looking at making change, right? We first need to be aware of our patterns, of our cycles, of our mindset, of our language, of our inner voice, right? We have to bring awareness to all of those things first before we can then make some kind of change. So when you set intentions, you are bringing awareness to your life, right? Which is amazing. And again, of course, it always helps you live a little bit more mindfully, because when you connect to your intentions and when you connect to yourself and you connect to that awareness, you're putting yourself in the present moment, in your body, physically. How am I feeling? Do I have pain somewhere in my body? Like, I am tired of having a headache because my mind won't turn off. I need to fix this somehow. So intentionally, you're bringing awareness to that. How can I set an intention that will help shift me into a place where my mind can rest a little bit and I can relieve some of that stress, right? And last but not least, I know some of you in this group are very much connected to collective energy and wanting to help the collective good and all of those things. And setting intentions can really help you connect to the collective. When you connect to something that is purposeful for you and that you feel really, I say connected again, but when you feel really connected to it, right? Like, so if you have a charity, let's just say, that is really important to you, you can connect to that energy and allow yourself to remain open to the possibility of how you could serve that charity, right? If you want to just connect to opportunities, maybe you're looking for volunteer opportunities in your town or city, you can connect to the opportunity and be open to be in the right place at the right time to receive that kind of intervention from the universe, right? So these are 7 really great benefits to setting intentions. Is that like all of them? Absolutely not, right? It's absolutely not all of them. So there's always many benefits to all of this mindset work. But those were the 7 that I thought were really great to share and pass along. So what's your practical shift? Start small, my friends. Don't overwhelm yourself, right? It's easy to make a habit if it doesn't seem like it's a chore. Okay, I'm just going to repeat that again. It's easy to create a habit if it doesn't feel like a chore. As moms, as business owners, as employees, as wives, as daughters, as sisters, like, our lives are full of to do or commitments or whatever else, right? So adding something else to your plate sometimes doesn't feel easy. But like I said, when I first started this, all it takes, a simple shift, could be you taking that 15 to 30 seconds as soon as you wake up in the morning and setting your intention about how you want to feel. And the more you do that, and the more you see how it will shift you in real life, the more importance you can then place on incorporating that in other places throughout your day. So start small, because when you start small, even the smallest step will lead you in the right direction, okay? Bring awareness to or notice yourself when you're not feeling aligned with that intention throughout your day. So if, for example, in the morning you say, today I'm choosing happiness. The end. I'm going to make it super simple. Today I'm choosing happiness. As you go throughout your day, if you are feeling frustrated, if you are feeling overwhelmed, if you are feeling stressed out, if you are feeling like a failure, I want you to just bring awareness to that. You don't have to fix it, but bring awareness to how often that is happening throughout your day. And that allows you to then really give like a little quick check and reflect of like, is this aligned to my intention that I set this morning? No. Okay. And then if you want to shift it, you can choose to do that. If you don't, then you're bringing awareness to the fact that it's happening and how often it's happening. And that, my friends, can be a game changer in itself. Okay, so start small, set your intention and bring awareness to it, and commit to yourself. You are worth 30 seconds of time in your day. I don't care how busy you are. I don't care how many commitments you have. There is no one on this planet that does not have 30 seconds to commit to themselves. So I promise you, you won't regret it. So on average, it takes 66 days to form a habit, anywhere from 21 to 254. But on average, 66 days is when a behavior becomes automatic. So no time like the present to start, my friends. You start now, you're going to be well into your new year, on track to create this beautiful habit and mindset shift. So I'll leave you with that. I hope you have the most beautiful Monday ever. And I will see you next week for another episode of Mindset Monday. Enjoy, my friends. Have a beautiful week.